Hello and welcome back to this I24 News Evening Edition on Irit, and this is One-on-One. Last week, a baby was born in Israel from a genetic material of a parent who died several years before making him the world's fourth birth of its kind. The father, an Israeli soldier, was killed in a military operation in 2002, left behind a biological will, stating that he would like to have children even if he is unable to conceive it the traditional way. Joining me tonight is advocate Irit Rosenblum, expert on family and fertility law and founder of New Family Organization, who fought to approve the soldier's biological will. Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you very much for coming to the studio. So let's try to understand, first of all, what is a biological will?
Biological will, it's an initiative that I create in 2000. The idea behind biological will is caused by the ability, the technologies that we have today, to use our gametes, sperm, ova, eggs, for continuation by IVF. It's possible. The technology is already here. The idea was to make a bridge between those physicians who are working hard in the laboratories and the real people, the life people who, in this case, it begins on 2000 when a soldier, an Israeli soldier, came to my office asking me to help him to explain his spouse that he can't be a father because during his army service he lost his ability. And this was what brings me to light, that in his case, if he could freeze his own eggs, sperms, he could have, he wouldn't need me. He could go to his spouse and allow themselves to have his own children. Right now, he lost everything.
And it wasn't an easy way to get there, and it wasn't, like you said, there is this technological, we are living in this technological era, and it is possible, but educational and actually trying to make people understand how important it is, that what made it more difficult.
This is a huge problem. First of all, we are rejecting it in the beginning. We're talking about us, and it's not so convenient just to talk about it. But his case was the first one which created the idea that we can leave a written will, or he was alive, but what is happening in case people are dead? They got killed, mostly in dangerous activity they are doing or in the army. When I published it at the beginning in 2001, קיuvan, the late father of the new baby, was still alive. But after he died, got killed in Gaza, his mother remembered his lost words, and she knew that this is his lost will. That's how she came. She found me, and we started the struggle. It took us 7 years in court and a year and a half in the laboratories, and in between. So after 11 years, we have this baby. In between, we have 3 more babies that started after her, but we have newborns. All of them was born this year.
It's not a problem to go to the sperm bank and actually to get a sperm and to get pregnant. It's not a problem to go to the blood bank and get a blood donation and to get blood. But it is a problem, and there is a legal problem. There was a legal problem with this procedure.
Thank you for the question. It's a great question because I will explain. First of all, the technology exists. It's not a problem practically to do it. It's only in our mind. in cases that women will take the opportunity, will buy a sperm from anonymous donor, in this kind of procedure, there is no law. This is also only habits and legal tools that I'm using. It's still vague, no law. So in this case, the woman who wants to be a mother, I open her a new opportunity of those people who left their biological wills or left their gametes and ask for continuation. And she is able to take the sperm in this case and be a mother, the real mother who will raise a child and not from a known family.
Exactly. It's not like that you're taking an anonymous derivation and you don't know who is the person, who is his family, and then maybe you're opening, when you're at the age of 18, you're generic and where you come from. It just, you have aunts, you have uncles, you have grandma, you have grandpa. It's just that the father is not here.
Sometimes it happened during the life, but this is a new opportunity that really allows us to gain. It's really a win-win situation. He is gaining a family. He has the support family, moral family, real family, and it's great. This is really a new opportunity for women. Instead of having an anonymous child and all the problem includes.
But I believe that you hear a lot of objections to this process during the years, and of course I believe that even from the Orthodox community, from more religious people who are saying, you're dealing here with death and life, and this is actually trying to anticipate something that maybe some people, don't want to anticipate or don't want to think about. So what kind of objections did you got and from where?
It's not so huge objection. Most of the objections comes from fear. It's not religiously lack of understanding. Religiously, there is no problem. Why should we? There is no problem. It's always we're covering things that we are afraid of by using the religion. No problem. Religiously, according to the Jewish religion, it's even important, the continuation. This is our tradition. So there is really not a problem. I think most of the rejection or the objection or the controversial issues were about psychologically, because people are afraid, because we're dealing with life and death.
People are afraid of new things.
From new things, and this I'm creating new life. I think I'm doing a great deal. We create new life. Yeah.
And not only that, you're creating, you're always, you're saying that people are afraid from new things, and you're actually bringing this new, let's say, new family, new, let's say, equation, family unit that people are not used to see, or some people may say that it's not the normal way, like gay to bring a child to gay marriage, to make civil marriage in Israel. And you were actually the one who married a couple for the first time in a civil marriage in Israel, right?
2002.
In 2002.
Yeah. I'm challenging the system, but I'm doing the right thing. I'm doing what normal people, ordinary people wants to have. Everybody wants to have a family. Most of us don't want to be alone. So what's wrong? In case of those people, poor people, they could be poor people if the system, according to the legal system, they are not able to create any family. Instead of being alone, I allow them. And I'm fighting for them, and it's not an easy fight. It's a great struggle for years.
What are the obstacles that they're putting in your way?
And there's so many different obstacles. It can be, first of all, we create family by two ways, either by relationship, partnership, or parenthood. The minute we became more than one person, and we're not alone, we are a small unit of family. And what's wrong with this? Nothing. Who is allowed to object it, to forbid it? Why? People who prefer their same-sex relationship. Who us? will provide, don't allow
them the opportunity
to prevent them.
Children and to actually have.
Yes, this is not our job. Here we're living for 80, 90 years, have good life, and we have to give the chances to everybody to have a partnership and to be parents. If we're passing through my career, so a lot of stuff I'm doing and challenging the system by allowing people to have children. It can be
but
by...
do you understand the fear of the...
Of course.
Do you understand the fear of the society? We're living in this age that is going so fast and things are changing in seconds. Do you understand the fear that people are experiencing from these changes, from this new family unit that is not the unit that we know and grew up about and grew up in a father and a mother who are married and not divorced? And these things are changing, but people are, like you said, are afraid of change.
Change always frightens people. It's okay. I understand, of course, I'm suffering sometimes because of it. But of course I understand the rejection, but I think I give great life to those people who suffered before. And I believe I have a dream. And I'm starting to have it real. Of course, there is a lot of rejection, a lot of fear, but I'm pretty sure that during the time people will understand it more and more, because those people who have their new families have good life.
Israel has still a long way to get to same-sex marriage.
And I'm not sure we need legal marriage for same-sex. I'm against marriage, even civil marriage or religious marriage, no need of marriage. How come we, the people, let the states, whatever in the world, globally, take our love, our privacy to their own hands? States are controlling our relationship, our love, in all over the world. This must come back to privacy. People should prefer their own or choose their own partnership, their own partner. It's not a question of the state to decide who is good, who is bad, who is legal, who is illegal. We have to privatize our own life, and this is my struggle. I think it's obvious, and I don't know why people is still having problems to understand it.
When you're speaking like that, the people in Israel who are hearing what you are saying, it's basically, that there is always this discussion in Israel between religion and the state, the difference between the state and the religion. And it's actually in a lot of things in Israel and a lot of the ways that we're dealing with, the religion and the state are actually integrated all in a lot of ways together. So what you're saying is actually to do complete separation between your religion and the state.
Of course, because state is a state and religion is religion, and the combination is not good. I think the Western world, mostly the Western world, understood it years ago. And this is good for religion, and it's excellent for the state to separate. And all we're talking about, most of what we're talking about, consider this problem.
Some people may tell you that the moment that you start doing that you separate the state from the religion, Israel can lose its Jewish identity.
No way, because our tradition, and we have a great culture, great tradition, we mustn't force the religion. This is a bad use of religion. We must be free, and I think the better Jews will be in a secular state laws, and religion, it's private.
So you're saying that basically the religion should not marry people?
This is not what I'm saying. If you want to get married religiously, go to make religious marriage. It's not that the religion aren't going to marry, but it won't be the legal way to get married in a state. Like in France.
Or the only way to...
Or the only... I prefer that the state won't interrupt our relationship. Marriage, or let's common law marriage, relationship should be private, and the couple will report to the state about their own situation. That's it.
I can, Mrs. Rosenblum, I can continue talking with you for at least another half an hour, but thank you very much for this conversation with us, and thank you, our viewers, for being with us tonight. We will, of course, be with you tomorrow at the same time, same place. From the Jaffa Port, have a great night.